Hello everyone, and welcome to Market Overview again by myself, Luckshury. The date is 3rd of June, so let's just see what's going on. Bitcoin again, the most obvious triangle pennant formation. Again, personally I'm not really paying too much attention to this now because everyone is trading this and I'm sure it's not going to play out perfectly as everyone's predicting. I mean, if it is, then you can be looking and we actually have come outside of it now, broken up out of it, possibly going to get a back test and move up. That's if you're looking to trade it. Personally, I'd be looking at this more level to level. Yeah, and how we would look at this level to level by just looking at the simple volume profile. And again, like I was saying last week and like the last 2 weeks basically, just shorting those highs and longing the lows of this value low. Yeah, that's been Bitcoin for a while now and literally just been sideways movement. My original thoughts on this were that if we were to get a move up, that we would come back down, or if we got the move down, we would come back up and essentially fade the move. But yeah, we'd have to see, obviously based on other factors. So where can we be looking locally? Higher term time frame, they could put it control. Literally hit that this morning, or when did we hit this? Yep, 7 o'clock this morning. Hit that. We also have daily level coming in here as well. So this is quite big resistance to get above. If we get above that, and then you can start to look higher. Again, moving over to Coinalyze, right? Yeah, Coinalyze. You can test out, looking at, we had that massive rise up, quite a lot of shorts being liquidated at the highs there. So wouldn't surprise me if we do start to come down a little bit. Come and test that 37k region again before moving up. Again, something contradicts you to this is this morning, right? We've had this move up, form these rows of single prints, move up again, single prints, move up, single prints, before eventually forming this selling tail at the top. So this could be, quite a wide initial bounce to begin with. This could form into quite a trending day. So that's again an argument against us coming down to the 37k region. Really, actually, I mean, you could come back down and fill these single prints before eventually continuing the trending day. That's one benefit of that. Yes, market is trying to move upwards. If market has been trying to move upwards for the last 5 days or so. 5 days, continuation of the move up. It's rather simple, really. Just trading this level to level. Got that back test of that daily, and yeah, that's that. So basically, for those that are wondering, short term, really like to claim this 39,200, and then that for me would be quite a lot more bullish because, yeah, taking that naked point of control out and claim that daily, and then you're looking up to this daily again, which has been touched once, and we've got that value high trade off it all the way back down to the rotation, back to the lows. Now making our way up to the highs again. Again, resistance until proven otherwise. But the thing is, if we were to get up there now, we have taken, again, we would have taken out this trend line, and you could assume that this wouldn't be too major in that sense because of broken that resistance, broken that daily, and that naked point control going up to there, right? So that's Bitcoin again. So looking really for this 42k again, really. Any claim above these, and we're looking up for, let's have a look. Yeah, around that 45,800, I'd say again would be the next major resistance. Again, or 43,200 actually. Yeah, because taking a fixed range tool as well. Let's see. Do we have any confidence coming in here? No. But what we can see from this is 50,000. Yeah, I've got this marked out. 50,200 again. It's going to be quite. You should get quite a nice rejection off of that. If we get there, 50,200. So again, that 50k psychological level coming into resistance again. And I'm sure if we reject off 50k, people are going to be like, oh, it's a psychological resistance. But I'm quite certain that, yeah, it's just literally a fixed range naked point of control. This area of consolidation we had up here. What other thing was there that I was looking at? Right, here we go. So we've had this parallel channel, and this is what we're up against right now as well, right? So claiming that daily and that naked point of control would actually get us inside this for the first time since we had that, dump from 42k. So any move inside this would also be deemed rather bullish as well. So literally, for me, we are at major resistance right now, And you got that daily naked point control coming in here. Yeah, so possibly come back down, test these, fill these single prints before eventually moving up. Something like this. But yeah, this is major resistance now. So again, I took a day trade short from this, so that's going to be, we'll see how far that gets. Just a naked point of control. And again, where you're getting this naked point of control from, you got the template here. Wow, literally just skimming it. It actually hasn't hit on here. That's rather interesting. But yeah, literally kind of basically close enough. 39,075 really, before getting that initial rejection. To the downside, what can we be looking for? Again, same areas for me. Value area low coming in at 34,737, and we have this new daily here. Interesting, right? Let's mark that out really quickly. Again, just gonna take the magnet tool and drag that to the bottom. And now let's see if we've got any confidences coming in there, right? You got that back test of that first daily. And yeah, let's have a look. Again, yeah, 37k will be that support, as well as that daily really. So you could start to look at this entire region as intraday support for us to get any potential moves up higher. Something I also want to point out is move this in here real quick, is the monthly open, right? And this was our initial resistance before. Got that back test of the daily as well, before we eventually start to move up into previous month's value area low region, right? So this is going to be quite nice to see flipped into support, because we were literally grinding up against this the last few days. And yeah, that's what I was looking at there. That's Bitcoin really. In terms of to the downside, you got that 37k for support. Any loss of that, and then you start really trickling down to the 35k's, and yeah, you start coming back down to this region here, right? Yeah, so that's rather local on Bitcoin. My sentiment, to be fair, is rather bullish right now. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. What do we have with Ethereum, right? This is Ethereum, right? We've got this perfect pitchfork playing out, really. Where's my rush tool? Literally low to high, back down to the low on that golden pocket, before you eventually get the impulse, resistance at the midpoint, resistance at the midpoint again. Literally again for me, just literally looking to claim this before moving up higher. Everything on my watch list seems to be quite green today, so that's rather nice to see. Don't need this, don't need this. Let's mark out some higher term time frame levels, because I'm sure some people might be interested in how I would do this. Yeah. So let's look at some levels. Look at that. That was in such an immense back test of that 2277 that day before we eventually got the rise up. And again, look, we've got this new naked daily, right? And I'm sure off this we'll get a nice reaction if we come back down to it. That's coming in at 2635. Now let's look for some comp plays on that. 26.35. Let's take our fibs from the low to the high. And let's put some standard. I mean, you have the 382 coming in now. Nothing really major, to be honest, but yeah, that daily, I'm quite certain almost that daily gets a nice reaction. So mark that one out on your chart as well. And also, you know, using this in confluence with that pitchfork, because right now this pitchfork is the one. It does seem this is going to be the one to be looking out for. Yeah, any move up, look out for the outer line, that one, the pitchfork. Yeah, any naked controls, look at that. Hit that yesterday before getting the rejection and come above it now. So yeah, again, Ethereum looking rather bullish again. Levels to the downside. Well, I wouldn't want to see this daily lost here, 26.35. I wouldn't want to see this lost. Then I wouldn't want to see. So you got the daily here on the possibly the 618 of the pitchfork. Then you got the outer line of it, of the pitchfork before. Yeah, then you're looking a bit further down, really, aren't you? Well, let's actually look at fib from absolute low to high. See what we get with. Yeah, so 24.36 again. Just that golden pocket region, right? Again, keeping my analysis quite simple today. Yeah, and let's see the BTC pair. How's that playing? And that's just grinding up against this daily, isn't it? This daily is literally acted as resistance perfectly. Again, I'm sure we'll go over a video on how to get, because a lot of people that, you know, are teaching, etc., they struggle finding finding the perfect daily levels, and they end up having like tons and tons of levels marked out on their charts, right? So how have I narrowed it down to this, you know, and we can go over that, etc. And look at that, absolutely perfect back test of that daily. So yeah, this one's really simple here on the BTC pair. Any move above this daily, and you're looking further up, right? You've got this lower daily coming in here, 68299, and yeah, I'd rather keep this one rather short, because, actually, I mean, I was going to say you have this sort of rising wedge forming here, right? Nothing, I don't really like to look at patterns, but just off a first glance you can see that too much of a bit of space here. I don't know, that's up for debates, really, isn't it? Again, why not cover a bit of Cardano? This is the BTC pair. I have a video on actually how this was formed, and how we got this quite an immense pitchfork. Again, everything's playing out quite nicely. This is actually low to high, down to the new fib, in which, well, I want to say new, or just a fib no one really uses, and that's going to be covered in a video also released alongside this market overview, so I'm sure you got a lot will enjoy that piece of educational content. Yeah, everything again looking rather green today, isn't it nice? Especially because of what we've had in the last few weeks, right? So yeah, I mean, that's really my analysis for today. There's not much to go over for. Again, for me, I'm in a swing long from the value area low, that naked point control area. Yeah, taking profits at this new daily at 39k. Any claim of that, and I'll be looking for that 40k, then that 42 to 43k region, and then you start to look a lot higher. You know, you've got the weekly, because we have this massive gap. Yeah, we have this massive gap kind of where there isn't much going on, because yeah, where is it? It's more of this 42k region up to the 45k region. We have like a gap, really, in which, yeah, we can just see how that gets filled. Remove that, don't like that. But yeah, that's really my analysis on Bitcoin. Anything else to be aware of? Again, that's that touch on that naked point of control. Yeah, we have this one coming in at 48,100. I'm very interested in that. Again, let's have a little look at that real quick as well, just to, you never know, if we get up there, then I want everyone to be prepared and ready for that. I'm pretty sure it's this high to this low. That's not this one. Okay, yeah, so it's this one, right? And that's coming in 48,300, along with the that neighbourhood control 48,100. So like really close together here. So that's going to be nice. Big resistance. Take profits on longs, possibly even a day trade short from this. And again, yeah, rather simple stuff. Also, again, let's remove that. Sorry, I keep dragging this on. At that daily level as well today, that 39,200. We also have the 786 and that neighbourhood control. So that's just another piece of confidence there, in which, yeah, need to claim that. Really, you could take a short and then just, stops above these highs here at 40k, because if we claim that, that's looking again rather bullish. But yeah, always monitoring this, seeing what's happening. We'll go from there really. But yeah, that's going to be my market overview. I don't want to over drag it today. Another quick thing, I guess, why not? Okatoki, or whatever this is called, right? Good website to manage and view different liquidity within order books, right? So, and within different exchanges. So Coinbase, Bitstamp, etc. Looking at this, you can see where the premium's trading at compared to derivatives. Just another quick one. So yeah, I'll finish it there. Don't want to leave this going for too long. And yeah, I'll catch you later.